Hey Sweet Bakers, this is Shonda. Just want to stop by today and speak to you about a few of the baked goods that are trending online right now. That'd be like the top 10 for new bakers that are not too hard that you would be able to make. The first one being like a pound cake. Whether you have it as a signature one, it could be lemon, it could be vanilla or butter. That would be a good choice, simple. And it is also something that's good to slice and to package really nicely that you could take out if you're going to farmers markets or anything like that. The second one would be like custom birthday cakes. If you're into decorating, making these something, the cakes that you would make using buttercream, you color them. If that's something you're interested in, you could also do. Number 3 would be red velvet, whether you do it as cupcakes or as an actual cake. The thing with that is that most of the time red velvet is normally with cream cheese, so you'd have to check with your CFO about that, your prohibited foods, to see if that's something that you would be able to do a workaround with. Maybe buttercream, frosting, or even maybe chocolate. I had someone order red velvet cupcakes for her son's birthday, and they did not want cream cheese. They wanted chocolate icing on top of that. So you can think about something like that. You can do number 4 is like a strawberry crunch cake. Kind of nostalgic for some people, as it could be something that most people remember from maybe their grandparents' house or something, their grandmother's house. You could think of something of that sort. Strawberry crunch cake is really not that hard to make. You find a nice recipe, possibly online, that you would like, that you could just test out, and then you can kind of change around some of the ingredients, add a little more, take something from to make it your own. And you could do that with any recipe. You kind of make it your own with different things that you may do or may not do that was probably not in the original recipe. Number 5, peach cobbler. Now you could do peach cobbler. That's like a soul food favorite. A lot of people, you would have to decide on. Some people like, I have customers that some like a lot of peaches, some like a lot of juice. Then they have some that don't want a lot of juice. You just have to get familiar with whom your customer base is and what they would like, what they would have. Number 6, chocolate chip cookies. That's a fan favorite everywhere. I can't say who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies, but a lot of people like chocolate chip cookies. You can bag them up or put them in a box where you would put your logo or your colors and things like that on it to make it stand out a little more for yourself. You could do that. You could also, number 7, banana pudding cups. Now you can start, if you want to make your banana pudding from scratch, you can, but a lot of people will do a no-bake one, which is fairly simple. Doesn't cost as much to do it that way when you do a no-bake one versus doing it with all of your puddings. You're standing over the fire, you're baking it, you're actually cooking your banana pudding. All of those things is a little more time consuming if you're going to do that one. The 8th one is cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls with cream cheese glaze. Again, we're on the cream cheese. You would have to check and see if you would be able to use cream cheese in your area as a CFO, starting your home bakery. But that is a weekend favorite, something that you could possibly do and master. It doesn't take long to do that. That would be a good choice as well. Number 9 is one of my favorites, which is mini loaf sampler boxes. Something that you could do, and you can add about 3 flavors or so in each. And give your customers a chance to try each of your flavors without having to purchase an actual cake, whether it be a regular size cake or a mini cake. They would not have to purchase that separately. You can do it in a sampler box, and you can make it just as cute as you want to make it, as far as making them gift boxes for your new clients. some of your older clients if they would like, but that's kind of going to be up to you if that's what you want to do with your sampler boxes. But you can also do them as, doesn't necessarily have to be in a box. You can also package them up and bag them as well and just have it as a sampler. 10, last one, is some brownies. Whether you're doing them original or you're doing gluten-free, brownies is always a nice choice to bake. And it's also something that you could give out to, if you cut them small enough for samples that you could give to people. That would be a good option as well. So I hope I gave you something to think about today. A little rushed, but I'm out here doing my walk. So again, those were the top 10 trending recipes for new beginners who are starting out in their home bakery. I hope that was good information for everybody. And until next time, bye, sweet bakers.